Yo, what's good YouTube, and welcome back to another awesome video on my channel. And today I'm going to be discussing what if Deku had an Amplify quirk part 3. I haven't done a video on this series in a while, so let's get it popping and let's get it going.
Yeah, ooh, Lenny, ayy, ooh, ayy, I do it. Run that video like a track, run that video like a track, Give me the pack and I might pack that. She got a fatty, I might pack that. Give me your addy, we pullin' up to your bed and then we gon' put it around and we gon' click clap. I run that bit like a boy with a cell on it. She saw my dick, then I fell on it. I got the pack in the box and said mail on it. Open it up and then seal it off. I'm from the street, man, I feel like sesame. All of these thought they want sex with me. Whip it and flip it, I know the recipe. Remember being a nigga was sleeping and now you texting me. She ride my dick like a skateboard. I get the bob, I don't date horse.
Alright guys, let's pick up right where we left off. They're both heading home, and Bakugo brings up the battle. And he asks, how did Deku even get that strong within that short of a time frame? And Deku comments, there's a lot of things you don't know about me, but I'll just tell you this. I have 2 quirks. And he says, yeah, you idiot, I already knew. There's no way you could be that strong just with 1 quirk. You had to be amplifying it or something. I don't know what it's called, but you have another strength quirk. I'm not sure. It's making me irritated. You should stop using it the most. You should start using your quirk the most. The one that actually means something. Deku was taken aback as he says, Bakugo, you're just jealous, as his face gets red. And Bakugo starts to create an explosion saying, I would never be more jealous than you of your stupid, dumb, idiot quirk. It's retarded. It's just an Amplify quirk. It amplifies everything that you have. Speed, strength, durability, and all the other traits you use in a fight. I don't care what it is. I will beat you one day. Just like when we were kids, huh? Deku says. Interrupting Bakugo. Bakugo is extremely mad and explodes Deku's face. But it doesn't hurt him as his quirk is active. And he's about to do a Delaware Smash with One For All, but he decides not to, as it'd be too strong for even Bakugo to handle. Deku settles down and finally decides to go home. Whenever he gets home, he goes straight to bed thinking about what just happened. They're at school the next day, and Deku is kind of surprised to see Bakugo is just fine, actually. From the conversation and the fight that they had yesterday, you think that they would at least be rivals again, but no. They're still friends, as I would say. Not too much happens that day, except for another training test, which they didn't know was there. It wasn't on the schedule. It wasn't anywhere. It was a surprise from Aizawa. They're all shocked, as Aizawa doesn't really have surprises. Plus, this is not what they had in mind when he said he had a surprise for them. They all head outside, and they're about to throw the ball again. They're all about to throw the ball again, but he says Bakugo to step up first. Bakugo only getting a teensy bit stronger, kind of like in the anime. He throws it as hard and as far as he can, and it goes only a couple meters farther. It doesn't really do anything. Aizawa says, see, it's your mindset. You might have more experience than you did, but you haven't really had the quirk training. We're gonna have some fun. Let's skip to where they are on the bus. They're on the bus and they stop for some leg room is what they think. But it's completely different. The wild pussycats appear and they shut Deku up as he's mumbling about what they are and who they are, as they were just about to introduce themselves. And they explain what was gonna happen. They explained that the campsite is located way far off the mountain, and their worst fears that they were fearing is coming true. And they all went back on the bus. They were all trying to rush each other on the bus, but Aizawa stops them, and he knocks them down. And the Wild Pussycats send them flying off the cliff as they are there to fend for themselves. Deku is able to make quick work of the first mud beast that he finds first. And it wasn't that big of one, so whenever he sees the next one, Bakugo and Todoroki come flying, and Bakugo gets the left side and Todoroki gets the right side. And Bakugo finally gets the middle after they're done and destroys it, as they are able to locate the other ones, and they finally make it there. make it there faster since Deku is way stronger. So he just blows the forest towards the direction that they pointed, and his power is just that strong. It creates a path all the way there, and they walk out, and they're all fine. They're not all tired. They were just walking the entire way. Or running. Some of them were running, such as Deku. He makes it there in only 1 hour. The rest of them make it there in around 3 or 4. Aizawa says, not surprising that he made it here first. And they all start to make the food. And they're scarfing it down, and Kirishima says that if I was served this at a restaurant, I'd send this crap back. But after tonight, I'd eat all of it. Because the protein for how they were, well, training basically. They aren't training that hard, as I can tell. Because they're not scarfing all of it down. And they're not doing their best. So the next day, it's way harder than in the anime. It's probably twice as hard. They do training for twice as long, and the intensity is insane because teachers are just there watching them. Bakugo is having a hard time because he's not getting the diameter he wants. Boom, an explosion comes out. Boom, a second one comes out. And he says, dang it, my limits were... And then the fourth pussycat appears behind him. It's the boy, and he says, "Are you not trying hard enough?" And he says, "Yes, sir, I'm trying." And he puts his hand in there, and then boom, a huge explosion comes out finally. Deku says, "Wow, they're all really going at their best when I've just discovered my power." And he still thinks to himself, "I'm the best here," and puts his hand on his chest. But then the fourth pussycat shows up and punches him right in the face and says, "Why are you not doing your exercises?" And Deku replies with, I'm sorry," and begins doing his exercises. Alright, you guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Sorry the videos have been shorter lately, but I haven't been really finding the time to do this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm posting one video every week. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, and possibly like and comment on the videos. So thank you so much for doing all those for the people who did. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.